All right, YouTube, what is going on? It is Zaya here from Zaya&TheSteelers back with another video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the Steelers Week 1 game against the Falcons. So if you guys are Steelers fans or you enjoy NFL content in general, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Shout out to the people who have subscribed already. And shout out to the future subscribers, man. Also, let's get a shout out to the members. If you guys would like to support me and my channel more, be sure to hit that join button down in the description below. And why are we starting this out with a Baltimore Ravens tweet? Let's get a gunshot for that already. We're starting off the video with a Baltimore Ravens tweet because if you guys don't know, the NFL season is back. There was a game played yesterday, and from what I heard, it was pretty entertaining. Of course, I was at work, didn't get to see it. I saw the highlights after the fact, and, I kind of got the narrative going. And we're back in the NFL season. What does that mean? Another 4 out of 5 parlay. We started out the season losing. We were 0-1 on the year on the old FanDuel, but we will get it back. Travis Kelce, I don't know why I had faith in the guy. That's neither here nor there. Also have him on my fantasy team too, so that's like a double whammy. Just absolutely unbelievable Travis Kelce. After how much, you know what I'm saying in the Taylor Swift jokes, and I let up off the Taylor Swift jokes, but now we're full scale Taylor Swift jokes now until he proves me otherwise. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The reason why I had this up is because, it appeared that the Ravens scored a touchdown in the end of the game yesterday and to tie the game up. They could have went to overtime. However, Isaiah Likely, his foot was out of bounds. And, the Ravens, they put on their social media, they put this tweet here. It's still here today. The next morning, it's still here. Touchdown. Oh, my God. Turn into NBC. But then, as we know, the community notes on Twitter, they rarely miss. We scroll down. Readers added context. No, it wasn't a touchdown because he was out of bounds, as we saw, as they said. And the Ravens are now 0-1, last place in the AFC North. Couldn't be the Steelers, man. The Steelers, we would never be in last place in the AFC North. This is a spot reserved for teams like the Ravens, for teams like the Browns, for teams like the Bengals. I don't think there has ever been a point in time in history where the Pittsburgh Steelers were in last place in the AFC North. Other teams, though, they do it all the fucking time, man. And this is what I'm talking about with these clown organizations, and we're just the best. And the Ravens, I don't want to just fully dunk on them, even though they are the Ravens. They're not a clown organization like the Cleveland Browns or something like that, or even the Cincinnati Bengals per se. But we hate the Ravens. We're Steelers fans. We have some kind of a respect rivalry kind of thing. But they're, for the most part, they're a clown show over there. The Bengals are a clown show. The Browns are a clown show for sure. And they've all been in last place in the AFC North, and we've never been. So I think that's pretty much as much time as I want to spend it on this because I thought this was kind of funny. It was not a touchdown. Shout out to the community notes. But now for the main point of this video, man, the reason why you clicked is something in the title, man. I got you. Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson is dealing with calf tightness and was limited in practice today after reporting the issue himself. Head coach Mike Tomlin said Wilson will be evaluated further tomorrow. Tomorrow, I believe, is today because this broke once again, when I was at work, right after I had released a video too. I could have talked about this yesterday, but right after I went to work, this happened. And maybe Russell Wilson isn't going to play, man. Obviously, this calf tightness has kind of kept him out in the preseason. It kind of kept him out in the training camp process. And I don't know. I really don't know what to think because in one hand, it's okay, is it that bad? But in another hand too, it's okay, Russ, if you're going to be this better quarterback that we believe you to be, that the Steelers believe you to be, I somewhat too believe you to be than Justin Fields at this current point in time. But that is a fully healthy Russell Wilson. If you are not a fully healthy Russell Wilson, I don't know if you are necessarily, just better than Justin Fields right now at this current time. But if it's something that can get healthy with him just sitting out for a little bit, then yeah, let's sit out for a little bit. Let's get fully healthy. But if it's something that's just going to be plaguing him, I don't know what to think. I don't know what we should necessarily do about this. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe he'll end up playing, but I just don't want this to turn into a situation where he plays week 1 and further fucks it up and we look bad. And then by week 4 or 5 or whatever, he's done. And, we've been playing him through this injury. And then all of a sudden, now we're in a hole and Justin Fields has to come in and save the day, from, let's say 2-3 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to be this bad, because I don't know, I'm not, I'm definitely not a doctor or whatever. I haven't even seen Russell Wilson's calf, but, if it's going to be this bad, I don't know what we should do. I don't know if we should sit him. I don't know if he's going to be ready to play because once again, this is something that's just been following him this whole offseason or whatever. This has been something that's been following him this whole preseason process. And so I don't know, it seems okay, we just rest, and it'll be okay. But I feel we've done the whole just rest thing. Because Justin Fields was the starter for a second. He was getting all the snaps in practice. Russell Wilson, I believe, played in what, like a quarter and a half of preseason action. Like, he didn't play all too much in the preseason. And so it's just weird. It definitely is just weird. I don't want to say nervous because, like I said, this is the best part. We got Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I want to see Russell Wilson succeed. I talked about like the stakes for him and whatnot, and like how he can affect his legacy, how he too can also help the Steelers at the same time. Like, we can kind of just like mesh together. Like, I want him to play, but at the same time as well, Justin Fields is out there. Justin Fields is ready. At least, he appears to be ready. And so I don't know if we should just go with Justin Fields just straight out. I guess we'll have to see, because really I just don't have answers, guys. Sometimes I come on here and I give you like the take, you know what I'm saying? I give you like my opinion, but my opinion on this is I just don't know. I don't know if we should put a hurt Russell Wilson out there or we should put Justin Fields out there, because if Justin Fields plays well, and Russell Wilson's like, oh, I'm healthy now. It's like, but who cares? You know what I'm saying? Because Justin Fields is eating right now. And so that could potentially happen, man. I just, like I said, I don't know. We will have to evaluate the situation further. I'm sure some more news is going to come out today, probably after the fact I post this video. And so it'll be like, ha, Isaiah, what are you talking about? This is old news, man. And so, I guess we will have to see. I saw this video, and if you guys aren't WWE fans, maybe you won't understand this, but Justin Fields visiting Russ at the facility for evaluation. Shout out to Stone Cold, man. This WWE used to be so good. I still watch WWE, honestly. I don't watch like the actual shows, but the pay-per-views I try to keep up with. I try to keep up with it through Twitter, honestly. And just, for shits and giggles here, Justin Fields, he probably didn't do this to Russell Wilson, man. Justin Fields probably wasn't, just hitting his calf or whatever. He probably didn't hit him with a garbage can lane, of course. But it is kind of funny thinking about it, because it's like, man, like Justin Fields, he's been a starter for a while. Like, he's been a starter for the past 2-3 years. He hasn't had to sit the bench, I don't think, for, non-injury related reasons. And so, he wants to start too, man. So, hey, Russ, if that calf is feeling tight, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Justin Fields is like, hey, let's make it tighter, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's go on a run, Russell Wilson. Like, right now, today, right now. Like, maybe he's doing that. Probably not, but I thought this was funny, because I like bridging the gap between WWE and the NFL. Next, if Russell Wilson cannot play, Mike Tomlin said he is extremely comfortable in Justin Fields as the team starter. I feel the same way, but it's mostly because I haven't seen Russell Wilson play on the Steelers, and so, like, I just don't know. It's the same situation for Fields. Like, I literally don't know, man. Like, this is what I'm talking. Like, we're just in such a new era. I just don't know how Russell Wilson's gonna look, so I don't know how Justin Fields is gonna look. So I'm comfortable too. Fuck it, man. Like, I'm comfortable being uncomfortable. That is a quote. I am comfortable being uncomfortable. So like I said, we will have to see what's gonna happen with Russell Wilson, with Justin Fields as well. If he's healthy, I guess is Russ, but like, this is something that's been plaguing him this whole time, and so I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I just don't see like how it's gonna get any better. Honestly, I just don't see how it gets better with him also like having to play. Like, I don't see how it goes from he's limited in practice, but now he's gonna play a full NFL game, because he's just healthy. You know what I'm saying? He's just fully healthy all of a sudden. Like, it hasn't been happening. It's been plaguing us this whole training camp thing, and so. We will see, man. We will definitely see. I'm excited, though, for either quarterback. I'm excited to get the win in Atlanta, regardless of who it is. Next up, too, I wanted to take a look at this. This is our injury report for the Week 1 game against the Falcons. I should have had this pulled up already. I'm sure that, this has, like, quotes, but really, I just kind of wanted to show this. So yesterday, Russell Wilson, he popped up. He was limited. Roman Wilson was limited. Corey Trice, full participant. Well, that's a banger. Jalen Warren, full participant. That's a banger. Troy Fautanu, full participant. That's a banger. But we can see Isaac Seumalo. We knew he's going to be out for a little bit. I think it said like 3 to 4 weeks. And then Darnell Washington. I believe this is something new that popped up like recently. We will see. He did not participate, so, that's spooky. But we will have to see about Darnell Washington as well. And then, like I said, we knew about Seumalo. And then Fautanu, I'm pretty sure is healthy, but as we talked about in my last video with Dan Moore and like the whole right tackle, left tackle psychology thing, I think Dan Moore is just the starter just because, and then Broderick Jones is on that right side. Troy Fautanu, he's going to have to earn it, just like Broderick Jones had to earn it. And so for now, we'll have Dan Moore out there and Troy Fautanu. He's coming off an injury. Like, he was a full participant. This was his full practice, like being full. Or this was his first practice being a full participant, and so maybe we don't want to rush it. But regardless, I believe Dan Moore is going to be the starter, whether good or bad. That's just how the cookie is crumbled. And so we will have to see about that too. But it's good to see Jalen Warren being a full participant. Corey Trice, Roman Wilson was limited, but I think he is going to see some action in the game, probably in a limited role. But we'll have to see, like I said, because I'm pretty sure they have one more practice today, if not Saturday. And so, you know, we will say, man, bro, we're so close to the first game, man. We are so close. It is literally in like 3 days. I'm super excited about this. And lastly, too, I wanted to finish up the video with this. We got we got some Mike Tomlin quotes.
Man, a really good work day today.
I can only hear on my right ear.
Focus on some areas of special teams as a collective. But just in general, we're moving forward with the process, man, starting to get into some situational ball, which is appropriate on the regular in-season Thursday. We got a big day ahead of us tomorrow. Got some post-practice prep for that. Just like the overall tone of the group and focus. But obviously more of it is needed as we get closer to game time. From a practice participation standpoint, some of the partial participants from yesterday all really took a step forward.
Yeah.
Most of them were full participants today. Russ Wilson was a limited participant today. His calf got tight, so we wanted to exercise some precaution. We'll see what tomorrow looks like.
You see all the people in his glasses?
Questions?
Mike, what are any long-term concerns about Russ's calf?
None.
When did he report?
He was a limited participant.
Like same calf as training camp?
Yes.
How much does that impact game planning for Sunday?
It really doesn't.
Damn, he is going through these. This is like a Q&A.
Look at it, man.
Literally, it's Q&A.
We probably will, just to exercise an abundance of precaution.
Mike, what's your opinion of Justin's readiness and you think you might have to go to him?
I'm extremely comfortable if that is the case, certainly.
Extremely comfortable. All right, let's get
Thank
the fuck
you,
out of
guys.
here. Yo, Mike, the way he just rattled through those comments, man, the way he just rattled through those questions is amazing. Obviously, I said it's like a Q&A. It literally is a Q&A. But, man, he was just like, how much does that affect us? Not really. Are you confident in Justin Fields? Yes. Is it the same hamstring? Yes. Will this have long-term effects? No. That right there, the long-term effect, has been a long-term effect for like 2 months now, Mr. Mike Tomlin, you know. And I understand, you know, maybe eventually somehow, some way it's going to get better while playing a full contact football in the NFL, the professional league at 30, whatever Russell Wilson is, and, you know, full contact, the NFL, our offensive line is tweaking, but, you know, it won't be a plaguing issue, I guess. Okay, Mike Tomlin, you know, I'm inclined to believe the guy. However, you know, I don't take the most confidence from that quote particularly, from that answer particularly of like, is this going to have long-term effects? No, I mean, I guess not, because like the long-term effect is, hey, Justin Fields, you're playing. You know, like that's the long-term effect. So like, I guess, you know, but Mike Tomlin, Mr. Riddles over here, Mr. Standard is the standard. I love Mike Tomlin, man. He's the GOAT. And so, you know, that's what he had to say about the situation. And like he said, a lot of the limited people, they made good progress yesterday. So, you know, like I said, like we have a lot to be excited for. It is just like this Russell Wilson question mark that I guess, you know, is going to plague us until the game, until we figure out what's happening, or maybe later today. I don't know if he's just going to like go from limited to back to full today, like all of a sudden overnight. Maybe he talked to Aaron Rodgers about some medicine. I have no idea. I have no idea what Russell Wilson is going to do or what we're going to do. But regardless of that, whether it's Russell Wilson, whether it's Justin Fields, whether it's Kyle Allen, I have full confidence in our Week 1 game. I have full confidence against us or against the Atlanta Falcons. And I think we'll walk out of there with a W, man. So with all that said, I think that is going to do it for me for this video. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications. Once again, I make videos about the Steelers all the time. So if you are a Steelers fan, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Anyways, this has been Zaya from Zaya and the Steelers, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.